Hey, what's up, guys? I'm super excited to be here tonight. Hopefully, the audio is working correctly. It should be. I don't know. I had an issue earlier today where I was not having the audio work, and I had to sit here in the panic mode and try to fix it. So hopefully, if you guys could sound off and let me know whether or not everything's coming through the right way, it'd be super helpful. It's the first stream in the new office. What do y'all think? Oh, I forgot. We need some mood lighting here too. Let's fix that right away. All right, let's see. Maybe it did. Oh, it was on. It was on. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, sounds great. Good. Right on. So yeah, this is my new office. This is the place where I can stream and I can do video game content, which is going to be something I'm going to be doing a lot more of on my other channel, not on this one, but Magic Minute Gaming. It's another channel you can find from the channel page. From my channel page, you can find other channels and you can find it linked there. So if you're at all interested in video game content and hanging out with me while I do live streams there, you can check that out. I'll be doing that from this room. And then, of course, I'll be doing all my YouTube videos from this room, all the live streams from this room. This is my studio. This is all this room is for creating content and, well, doing office work too. But yeah, super excited. I'm super excited to have this. I've waited 6 years to have an office back, and I finally do. Feels good. So I'm going to try to give you guys a little quick tour without making you sick here. I have a way to connect my phone to the stream to show you guys the video and stuff, but it doesn't always work super great. So if it doesn't, then we might have to forgo that. But I wanted to give you an actual full tour of the office so you guys could see what it looks like in here, see where I'll be creating content for the at least for the next year, or probably several years into the future. So for those who don't know, I moved out of my apartment into a house, still renting. Couldn't pull the trigger on buying one yet, but much bigger space, has an office, kids have some nice rooms. I've got a nice room, got a yard finally, which has been something we've been wanting for a real long time, let the kids run around. And I have an office. That was my one thing. I was like, we can't move anywhere unless I get a studio. So here it be. I love it. I'm very excited about it. I want to ask how you guys are all doing. How have you been over these last couple of weeks since I've been through the very intensive moving process? That was, it was hectic. It was a lot. I was very tired. I slept well every night, that's for sure. But I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad that I know where all the little bits and bobs and things are finally put away in their nooks, and place, a place for everything and everything in its place finally. So I'm very happy for that. I am also, guys, this is for channel members, but channel members, I am starting work on the invisible thread bracelet video. So that's done. I filmed my first video in this room already, so it's for the Convincing Control by Edward Marlowe. That will be going live pretty soon. It's already accessible to channel members. It's part of the perk of being a channel member. But for everybody else, I'll be coming out later. And let's go ahead and see. Yeah, my wife is happy. She's like, "Oh, good. You want to stay up and play video games, or you want to stay up and work on a video, or you want to stay up and work on a magic trick? Go ahead." Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're always the best. I appreciate you helping me plug it. I'm really, you guys, this is the start. This year is the start of me really trying to take YouTube to another level, taking it up the next step. While I'm still a little ways away from making this my replacement income, the idea would be eventually to make this my job, or at least a very sizable side hustle, if you want to call it that. Right now, it's pretty small. It's not profitable. I spend more money, on the equipment and the production costs than I make. I'm sure that my electricity bill costs more over the year than I make over a year with YouTube. So I'm going to be going a little bit harder into talking about channel memberships and offering some new and exciting things, compelling things, to hopefully get you guys interested in that. Be adding some new products in the shelf below the videos that you see those always help out too. All those things are going to help fuel this moving forward. So if you've been feeling like supporting for a while and you'd be like, I don't know. This is I'm making the hard push this year. So I'm going to be rolling out a lot more exclusive content for channel members in the future. So let's go ahead and turn off my music real quick so that way I don't have that get in the way. Let's go ahead and see if I can get my video up for my... hopefully I can. I really hope I can. I usually don't have an issue with this, but sometimes I'm lucky enough that it just doesn't work. So let's turn off Quick Camera Hub on this. Is it going to work? Maybe. We'll find out. We're going to find out really fast whether or not we're going to have some success with this. Add source. Bam. And I'm curious to see if any of you guys are going to... what game did I do last time? I played... I think I played Ready or Not, which is a SWAT game. It's what's called a tactical shooter. So it's not about just like going in and being what's called a bullet sponge, where you can just like take a bunch of hits, then pick up a health pack and be fine, and then go. No, this is where like you get shot, you die. So it's always you're having to be careful about like your angles and your corners and people sneaking up behind you and getting flanked and everything, working as a team, covering all of your angles, getting people to comply, making sure that they're actually complying and not actually pretending like they're surrendering and then come out and then like try to get you. So it's modeled off of and created by the people who made SWAT 3 and SWAT 4, which were games that I really enjoyed about 20 years ago when they were out, and they've try to bring it into the modern era, and it's a game that you don't really play that much. Oh, there's my hi. So it's something that's a little bit new, and also old at the same time. So let's see if I can get this working. If I can get the Wi-Fi working on this, that'd be really nice. This is just a mess of a stream, isn't it? I tell you, I'm trying to get the face cam to identify me. Is it gonna work? Am I gonna get it to happen? I'm gonna figure this out, guys. I will figure this out. I've got enough of a brain. I think I can figure it out. Yeah, because if I can have my camera wireless here, then I can just walk around the whole room and show you everything. So that's kind of the hope here. I'd like to be able to do that for you. Let's see. Give me just a moment. I'm going to pause the stream, and then I will be right back. Hey, I think I got it. So my voice as I walk around is going to be a little bit muffled because I am stepping away from my microphone, but you should be able to see what's going on a little bit. Okay. In fact, you know what? Maybe I can do this. Can I add a second source here? I'm doing a bunch of ninja moves here to get this to work correctly. Maybe I can get. No, I don't think we're gonna get it to work. So I'm just gonna walk around the room and I'm gonna show you stuff, highlight things, and that'll be kind of how it works. Okay. So this is this is the main. This is when you walk in the room. This is a custom rug that my wife had made for me. It's a very nice rug, very soft. And then here's a closet, which is stored with magic thing. I'll just show you. Okay. And then go to this side. I have another closet. That's organized with all kinds of magic stuff in there. Part of my library and bins. My futon. TV. My all my gear there. This is the Apex bomb deck. Some more of my library. And then here's you guys right here. This is what I see whenever I'm hanging out with you. That's what I see. So, do not read minds without permission. There's my little office tour. So yeah, this is my creative space. This is where I hang out. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna have to switch back to my other camera now. So let's see if I can do that seamlessly. I bet I can't, but let's try. I'm using this program in a way it's really not meant to be used. So I'm not surprised I'm having a little bit of issues with it. Let's see if I can get this to work. I done did it. I think I did it. Cool. So that's my room. That's my room. Sounds like SWAT, an old computer game. I like the game. Yeah, it was SWAT. So I don't think you have made it clear as to why the color red and white. It's because he likes Coca-Cola. Because they're just powerful, evocative colors that are very memorable, and I do like Coca-Cola. So it's been my logo color forever. So I decided to theme my room in the same aesthetic. So yeah, that's my room. I made it. I did it myself. Yeah. The one addition I have to put my sister-in-law on blast here because she did suggest that I turn one of the bookshelves sideways and jut it up against my desk, which I have done, and I actually really like it. It's nice to have that kind of pass through there. So this is the whole setup here, guys. This is all mine. It took a long time to wire all the cables, take it all apart neatly, put it back together. Thankfully, I put, when I took it apart, I made sure I knew where each puzzle piece went. So whenever I came here, I was able to unravel that mystery and put it back together just as I had left it at the apartment. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool space, and it's all mine. I wanted to show that to you guys because I was pretty pumped about it. Yeah, so this is where you're going to see all the Magic Minute everything from now on, including the gaming content, which I'm going to start doing very, very soon. What I'm going to do is I have to figure out how YouTube does their channel transition, because I do like this thing where, like on Twitch, where you could just have a channel, and then you could forward all of your viewers on your channel to a channel that you like, and then that other channel could inherit your viewers after your stream ended. So there's a way to do that inside of YouTube now. And so what I could do is I could, after a live stream here, I could just say, hey, follow me over here. And when the stream ends, it's going to automatically turn into the Magic Minute Gaming channel. And then everybody that wants to hang on and hang out afterwards can just be automatically transferred to that. And then it's like a nice, smooth continuation. And so that's the idea, is that I'll start doing that. And then that people want to stay and hang out can, and those who want to go home can, or go to bed or whatever, can go do that. So yeah, that's the thought right now. So I don't know how to do that quite yet. So that's something I've got to research and practice before I actually implement it. Tattoo? I don't have any tattoos. I have 0 tattoos. Fun fact about me. I'm actually not a tattoo guy. My wife has a couple. She's got 3 or 4. I have 0. No piercings either. I thought about getting my ears pierced once a while ago, like getting both my ears pierced, put like big diamond studs in them. I think it could look good while I'm in, in my suit doing my thing, but I ultimately decided against it. No tattoos, no piercings. All right, deal. I'm hoping. I'm really making a hard push. I just passed 6,000 subscribers, as you guys might know. That's amazing to me. That's super cool. I've got my brain kind of set on getting a silver play button. If I can get a silver play button, then I've accomplished a pretty serious goal for myself. So that's the hope. 10,000, then 100,000 would be the next thing. So the way I plan to get there, and this is kind of a reset for the channel, is kind of a fresh start and fresh coat of paint on everything, and kind of looking at what I'm doing and strategizing and all that. I'll be creating a lot more tutorials, some more reviews, some more reactions. You've probably seen a lot of shorts from me, and the reason I've been doing so many shorts is because A, they're easy content to create. I can also expand the stuff that I've already done, videos that I've already created that I've, kind of are getting a little bit old, and kind of refresh them and bring them to a fresh set of eyes. They tend to get a lot of views, so that helps too, because that means that now I can bring in more people, and that's kind of how I got to 6,000 subscribers. Is a lot of that came through my YouTube shorts that I was doing. So plan to do that's part of my strategy moving forward. I'm going to continue to do those and do a lot more of those, either on content I've already created or on new content, things I can do in under a minute. And then the live streams are going to stay. The live streams are going to be a lot more structured. So what I'm going to start doing is I really like the hangouts and just chatting with y'all and everything, and those are cool. Maybe we'll still keep doing those every once in a while. I'm going to start trying to design them around a topic, and so I'll probably be asking in the community tab on Facebook. I'll be starting to ask questions, like doing polls about what kinds of topics you want me to cover, and then everybody can vote on it, and whatever gets the most votes is what we'll cover for that week. And that way I know what you guys want to see and what we want to talk about, and it can give you guys a chance to formulate some questions you might have, so that's how I plan to do that moving forward too. So there's a lot. It's saying Scam Nation is doing a lot of shorts with you. Yeah, there's still stuff I filmed with Brian and the team a couple of years ago now. That was before I guess it was 2019, summer of 2019. So it's been a little while. I need to get back down there, and I've talked to him a little bit since then. All right, I talked to him during the height of the pandemic a couple times, and then now that everything's kind of opened back up, planning to maybe go back down there and do some more videos with him. I got a lot more stuff I want to share. The 1-minute class short was a good idea. Yeah, thank you. It's something that I think I can do. I can do some really, good stuff in a minute. Actually, it's the Magic Minute. I might as well live up to my name there and do some content I can do in a minute or less. So I think that's a big part of my strategy moving forward. So, if people want to like, get a more full, in-depth, broad explanation of a thing, then, sometimes it's a snippet from a longer video, and then they can just see like 60 seconds of kind of get the gist of what the trick is, or get them interested enough to be drawn into watching the full video. So, well, TikTok's about to get banned so I don't know. I don't know the value of of posting on there. I don't know if it's actually going to get banned, but I've seen so much stuff about like the it getting banned, or it getting shut down, or it's like, do I want to invest that much time and effort into TikTok and with that going on? I don't know. I've debated a lot. I get a lot of attention on my shorts here on YouTube. I get several thousand views, so I'm like, um, you know, I don't know. The card cloth you did on the show was your first. The card cloth on Scam Nation or here on, I'm not sure what you're asking me. So I would love to answer your question, but I'm not sure what you mean. Moon Eater says, random question: do you peel kiwis off before eating them? I don't actually eat a lot of kiwis. My wife's allergic, so we don't usually keep those in the house, and so I don't eat them that often. I imagine I would probably peel the skin. It's pretty hairy and not very fun to eat. So I don't think I've ever eaten the skin on a kiwi before. So yeah, that sounds like, because it kind of reminds me of like bristly hairs on a tarantula. So it kind of grosses me out. Scam Nation, where the woman was about to reveal the trick before snatching the card out. Oh, and you're talking about the card, or the card through handkerchief trick, where you wrap somebody picks a card, the card's put back in the deck, everything's wrapped up in a handkerchief, and then you kind of pull that card out. Yeah. Was that my first one with Scam Nation? No. So the way that the way that they aired them was out of order with how we scanned. We shot all of those episodes the same day. I did a whole bunch of episodes. I did like 6 or 7. We shot them all the same day or the day afterwards. Right? I was there for 2 days, stayed overnight in his cult compound nudist colony thing. So I stayed overnight there. Actually, I got a really good night's sleep there too. I don't know, he was joking about it being haunted or something. It was in the middle of the woods, but it was super quiet. It was super nice. I actually did a live stream while I was out there too. But no, it was they shot a bunch of them. I don't remember which one we shot first, but they were just released in whatever order they were released in. But it's actually not my first time on Scam Nation. That series of videos was actually done quite a while after my first appearance on Scam Nation. I drove down to Austin, Texas with my friend Diamond Jim Tyler, which you guys probably know if you watch Scam Nation. Good buddy of mine. I've known him for over 10 years now. Ooh, wow. I've known him since 2008, so I've known him a real good long time. Him and I share gigs and that kind of stuff all the time. He's like, hey, you want to come down and shoot some videos with me at Scam Nation? This was before I had kids or anything. And so I was like, yeah, right, sure. That sounds like fun. So him and I went on a road trip and went down in his Corvette. And it's a 4-hour drive. 2 if you're Diamond Jim Tyler. And we got there, went to the Moon Tower Saloon. And he shot a bunch of videos, and I was there. And so I taught something. I taught the one ahead principle. ABC one ahead principle, and yeah, but that was my first video with him. But that was several years before all the videos that most people know and are popularized now that I've done. Oh man, yeah, no, I've been on there a bunch. I've done maybe like 7 or 8 videos with Scam Nation, right? And probably more to come in hopefully the near future. I like how Brian allows the guests talk instead of giving away all the info or just interrupting all the time like some hosts tend to do. Yeah, and I think what Brian's really good at as well. On top of that, if I could add to that, is that he's very good at correcting people or reeling them in and pushing them back on track in a very direct but friendly way. He's very good at that because sometimes people will like, "Oh, I have an idea of what you did. You were holding the shoe in your armpit." I know. He's like, "Well, I okay," and then he'll like move it back over without making the person feel silly or letting them go off on a tangent for too long. He's very direct, and you can see that as we're filming the videos, he's wearing a lot of different hats at the same time. He's being the host of the show, he's also kind of directing the edit in his head. He's kind of directing it as well, and he's kind of imagining the final product and trying to get it to that state, getting all the shots that are needed and talking about all the questions that people watching might have. He's very good at playing devil's advocate or wearing the layman hat to expound upon certain things that people are probably going to ask whenever they watch the video. He's already thinking about the comments, right? So he's very, very good at that. I was a fan too. I mean, I think I watched him whenever he was on Revision 3, which was a long time ago, before he was even on YouTube. It's weird as I've grown in the industry. I've been doing this. This is my 13th year in business as a magician, and it's weird how all the people that you knew of or looked up to or whatever start seeing you as a peer. It's a freaky thing, and I don't think you ever get used to it. Like for instance, I was at a trade show in Dallas. I performed at a trade show back in January, and Danny Orleans was there, and I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing! It's Danny Orleans. He actually has a Facebook group dedicated to trade show magicians, and there was a piece of content that the company I was representing put out with me in it, and he came across it because it was hashtagged for the show. He was paying attention, said, "Who is this magician? Can we find him on the show floor?" And so they sought me out. There was like, I think I worked the show. There were maybe 3 or 4 other magicians there spread out throughout the entire show. And they all came over and said hello to me. And it was the nicest experience. I had a great time. Afterwards, I called Danny and I said, "Hey, it was really nice to meet you. When are you going to be back in the neck of the woods? Or when will I be in yours?" And he's like, "Well, I'll be in Dallas such and such time." Happened he was going to be back the day that I started moving. And so we were going to get lunch, and then I couldn't do it because I had movers coming that day. But it's so weird to like know and hear of these people and admire them from afar, and then suddenly you're working the same show with them. It's very weird and very cool. And so really, I don't know. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it yet. Can we get a 360-degree view of the studio? Yes, if you rewind about 10 minutes, you totally can. I've been having... you know what? Heck, you guys want to see? I'll go into more detail, and I'll turn the lights on in here, too. You know what? Let's do that, because I wanna do that for y'all. Let's do that. Give me a second, big hands, and I will be happy to do that for you. We'll give it maybe another once over for anybody who's joining now. Give me just one moment. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about like getting like really close up in my face there. About that was not pleasant. All right, yeah. Let me go ahead and turn on the lights here, and I'll give you one more quick look-see of what everything looks like. Sheets on the wall there. There's actually 2 decks of playing cards in there. My TV for watching Star Trek: The Next Generation. 2 decks of cards here. Here is my really cool metal cabinet. This breaks that. There's a light hiding behind there. This is you guys right here. There you go, a place for everything and everything in its place. Kind of quick tour of everything again. I'm very excited about like how organized everything is. It's yeah. Before I had the office, everything was spread out all over the place, and I had no practical way to find anything I needed. I had no practical way. It was like I had things in a storage unit outside. I had them in a walk-in closet. I had them across the hall in the linen closet. I had them all over the place, and no practical way to keep everything in one place. And I had no idea where things were half the time. So I'd be trying to get ready for a show, and it would take me 10 times as long, having to dig through things and go, where's this, or where's that, or where's my silk to egg, or where's my stickers, or where's my Sharpie or whatever, because it would always end up in a different spot, and because there were so many different places for it that it could be. And so now everything's organized, everything's clean, everything's where it's supposed to be. I have a show tomorrow night in South Lake, which is a place about an hour away from me, but doing a 45-minute stand-up show. I know where everything is right now. If this was before having this office and having everything organized the way that it is, I'd be like, panicking, looking right now, trying to grab everything. Right now, I know where it all is. I just go. It's like going shopping. I just go and I pick the stuff up, and I know exactly what I want, and I know exactly where to get it. So it's really very nice. I'm very excited for it. It's something I absolutely needed. Can't hear anything but the music. Can we get a 360 view? This is sweet. Yep. Yeah, those hexagon lights are pretty cool. I am thinking about getting some triangle or hexagon lights for the wall. I'm also thinking about getting some soundproofing in here. Like, you guys may or may not remember because it was on the wall behind my monitor. But I used to have soundproof foam, and I would use that to, dampen echoes and that kind of stuff. It's not too echoey in here now because I have all this furniture and stuff taking up space and kind of blocking the walls and breaking up the reverberations. But whenever I first moved in here, it was echoey as all get out. And they have some really cool soundproofing foam, which I thought about putting on the wall behind me to kind of create an interesting look. And it comes in, you can get it hexagonal or you can get it in whatever, but it comes in red and black. And I was like, that'd be really pretty cool, or red and white. You could do the color theme and also have some really cool functional but also beautiful stuff. So maybe. Robert Ball, thank you very much. I'm very excited about it, if I'm honest. I've been waiting years to have one. Yeah, you do need those shelves, man. Everybody needs those shelves. Kind of disappointed it wasn't a bathroom. Oh, in the closet. Well, yeah, water closet. The only thing this thing is missing now is a toilet and a mini fridge. If I had those two things, I'd hardly ever have to leave this room. I would have just about everything I needed. Yeah, it'd be nice. What am I gonna do with the iMac? Yeah, I haven't sold it yet. You're right, I haven't. I'm debating whether or not to keep it because it might be nice to have. Right now I run my stream off of my laptop, which is really supposed to be dedicated for work, and it works okay. It's certainly beefy enough, but if I had a dedicated one where I can actually plug in a hard line and stuff. This is a laptop, so I don't have like an Ethernet port. I can get one with an adapter. I'm wondering whether or not I just add it as another thing. I debated in that by the window. I thought about putting a mini desk there and then putting that up on that, so I had another station to go to and work. But I don't know that I'm going to do that. So right now it's sitting in the closet. Maybe I'll sell it. Maybe it'll just stay there for a little bit longer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do with it. It's a useful computer, It's a little outdated. It doesn't have any more updates. I think it was sold in 2011, I think. But it's got an i7 in it. It's got a terabyte hard drive in it. It's good for something. Skip fridge, get a soda vending machine and a microwave. Yeah. Maybe. And I got a futon too, so maybe I can ask my wife to come over, I'm studying for finals and everything. Maybe get a hot plate or what do they call them? Gosh, the Instapots. Instapot. So yeah, maybe I will. But yeah, this is the room, man. So this is where I'm going to be creating a lot. In fact, like I said before, as some of you guys are coming on just now, I added, I've already created my first video in this room. I'm teaching The Convincing Control by Edward Marlowe. That video will be coming out next week. Again, if you're a channel member, you already have access to it. You got it. It's there. And that's one of the cool things about being a channel member is that you get early access to videos when I make them. You also get exclusive videos that never go public on the channel. So including my old Patreon stuff that used to be Patreon exclusive. Channel members got all of that too. So there's a lot of really cool exclusive content you can't get anywhere else. And including I'm going to be doing invisible elastic bracelet creation. I'm going to be showing where to get the material, how to harvest the material, how to tie the loops yourself or the bracelets yourself. The loops are, the general term, the clean the brand term. Making them yourself, and then some things that you can do with them, and that's all going to be channel member exclusive. So that's the kind of stuff, man. Oh yeah, I've made Hot Pockets. I've done Card to Hot Pocket. I did a video on that. I don't know if you've been watching the channel long enough, but Big Hands has. The head behind me is a magic trick? No, it's actually phrenology. Let me tell you this. So it's from Accoutrement, 1999, China. So no, this is just a piece of decorative art. I also have, because I'm a mentalist, I'm a magician and mentalist, I tend to lean heavy on mentalism when I'm doing parlor work or shows for adults only. But I've got this guy right here. Do not read minds without permission. And I've got my phrenology thing. This was behind the idea. There was an idea at some time that like the shape or the bumps on your head would say something about your personality. It was kind of like palm reading, but with your scalp. And so they used to create these kind of maps to help you figure out what part of the skull would tell you about what. It's all pseudoscience-y, whatever. But I think it looks like something a mentalist would own. I like it. I think it's cool. So it stays in my office. Yeah. Speaking of channel members and Minotaurs, you guys are awesome supporters of Minotaurs. I have to thank you. I just had someone else join a couple weeks ago. Didn't even know. Like YouTube didn't notify me, and then I went, oh shoot. So, hey, Big Hands, thanks for being here, bud. It was awesome to see you for a little while. Keep tuning in. We're gonna have a whole bunch more stuff going on the channel. Okay, thank you so much. Excuse me. But yeah, it's been really, really nice, and I really appreciate all the support I've been getting from you guys. You make me think that like this is an actual thing that I could like do for a living, like that I have that support, that people are enjoying the content enough to part with their hard-earned money to help fuel this machine is it's humbling, and I'm very appreciative. So thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you. I'm going to be closing down the stream pretty soon. I've got the house guest I got to go visit with for a little bit, and then I have promised a friend for the last 3 weeks that we'd be playing a video game together. So I'm going to be doing that, and then I don't think I'm going to live stream that this time. I don't think I'm going to live stream that game, but that is something I want to encourage you guys. You've been sitting here watching me this long. We all are driving, having a good time with each other. Come see another side of me. If you're not subscribed to the gaming channel, please go consider subscribing to Magic Minute Gaming. It would mean a lot to me. I'm trying to get that one built up as well. See another side of me. I can share another passion with you guys. We can still talk shop about Magic. That's the point. So hope we can go do that. And we did play a game. We played that game with the zombies, and you have to craft stuff. The 7 Days to Die, I think it was. We played that. Yeah. Thank you for sharing my links, Bubba. I appreciate you. But yes, we will play. I had to take a break from doing all the gaming stuff, but now I'm coming back full force. Let's do it. I want to play with you guys. And of course, Was it not 7 Days to Die? What was it? We did play something together. I know we did. I swear we played a game together because I bought it to play with. Yeah, I can't remember what it was though. I'll look through my thing. We never did. You played with your dad. Ah, that might be what it is. Okay, but we can now. So let's you and me. We'll play. Next time I'm doing it, I'll reach out to you on Discord and we'll figure out the time we're doing it. We will do that. And, you let me know what you have, and we will make sure we play a game. That needs to be rectified. I thought we had. I'm sorry. We will fix that. We'll fix that very soon. All right. Okay, then we play it now. Okay. Hit me up on Discord. We will figure out the time to play. I'll figure out a time that works well for you, works well for me, and Scouts Honor. We're gonna play. We're gonna play. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm super looking forward to all the really cool stuff we're gonna create content in this room. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be epic. I can't wait, and I hope you're as excited as I am. I'll see you guys really soon. Have an awesome night, an awesome weekend, and I'll see you back here maybe next Friday. Don't know. Have a gig pending, so maybe not. We'll see. I will hit you up. All right, you guys have a great one, okay? See you soon. Cheers.